With Candar occupied, the Byzantine troops lined up at the beaches of Sinop to board the transport ships. They cheered as their general raised his sword in the air. "Soon we'll be cleaning the blood of those Tatars off our swords," he screamed. The soldiers raised their fists, ready to take the fight to Crimea.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 11 of the Byzantium series. This is Imperial Souvlaki, and we are going to be sailing to Crimea right now. So we're just going to set these guys to supportive so that we can get the extra Imperial troops with us when we go over. Hopefully they walk over. But yeah, we're just going to send off our first batch of soldiers to Theodoro. We're going to unsiege that province, and then we're going to go off and conquer the rest of Crimea. I mean, we did a great job with Candar. Completely erased all of their soldiers. And then it's just going to be a matter of getting the rest of those provinces under the Byzantine flag. Now, I don't think this will be too difficult. I know they have some soldiers left that have left Crimea and have gone somewhere else. I'm assuming probably to one of the other provinces deeper in Crimea. They don't want to get wrecked like Candar did. Alright, this is good. We already took out that occupation in Theodoro. Now we're just going to try to get this fort here in Crimea. But now I'm wondering where those soldiers went though. Honestly. Hopefully they're just hanging out somewhere in Crimea. I don't think that they had access to go anywhere else, because if they did, they would have likely gone there before while we were sieging that fort in Sinop. But whatever. When we get through to Crimea and oh, there they are. They're chilling out in Yedishkul. That's fine. They do have... Alright, they do have access through Lithuania. It's fine. They're not really going to go anywhere too far. I'm not too sure what they can actually do. They're going to, well, walk around and sit in Constantinople without enough troops. That's fine by me. They could do that, and then we'll just occupy Crimea in the meantime. So even better, we don't have to put up a fight. We'll save our manpower. No Candar. We're not getting peace. But yeah, we're just going to blockade their port now. So this way we can siege this fort a little bit faster. Oh, they're not even going south. They went north. They went to, like, northwards towards Poland. There's a burgher's estate loses 5 loyalty. Oh, this is ducats. Decisions. Stability. No, I'm at 0 stability. I can't lose that. This is difficult. Alright, well, we're taking that. We're going to go in debt. We're going to take another loan. I hate taking loans. I really do. And there's Crimea just going into Poland. I don't know what they're doing. Honestly, I wish they knew what they're doing. Just doing some casual sightseeing in Poland. As we're taking out loans, you know, sieging their fort. Oh, do they? Yeah, we'll just put that on. Alright. It's alright, that's fine. So while we're sieging this and the rest of their provinces, they'll still be walking down towards Macedonia or Constantinople, whichever one. And I'm sure we'll have time to occupy the rest of their provinces while, like, they're just sitting there. And then we'll come back and we'll kill them. So this shouldn't be too bad. I'm just going to make that assumption right there. Also, Bosnia is just kind of hanging out. I have a feeling they're not going to do too well against the full Crimean army there. But that's Bosnia's fault for just hanging out. Oh well. Alright, so we're going to save some sailors by throwing a bunch of our navy. Oh, wait, what's that? Okay, on there. We're going to throw some guys into Theodoro just to save our manpower / save our sailors. Yeah, I'll leave the carracks there. Transport these guys to Yedishkul. Thankfully, Meredi is just hanging out there. Yeah, they're at war with the Ottomans. Okay. You know what? Weaken the Ottomans for me. That'd be fine. I don't think they're going to do too much damage to them anyways. Plus, we don't want to have a -10 in relations when we're going to be getting AE from this war anyways. So this will make it a little bit easier on us. Alright. Okay. Crimea is just walking on through. Yeah, I think they're going to go towards Constantinople. That's what... Oh, no, they won't be able to because of that fort in Macedonia. So they're just going to sit and siege Macedonia, I guess. This siege of Crimea is just going a little bit slower than I'd like. Yeah, let's get the Patriot Authority. It's going a little bit slower than I'd like. But there's not too much that we can do about that. You just have to kind of hope that they can siege it faster. Anyways, in the meantime, we're going to get the rest of the provinces here, split up our armies, and occupy them so that they can't reinforce by, you know, creating other troops. And then we'll get as much war score as we can here, just through all of the occupations. Okay, so this is, you know what, this is going really well. It's actually much easier than I expected. I didn't expect this to be a very difficult war in any sense. Definitely not like a war against the Ottomans or a war against the Venetians. But I didn't expect their army to just completely abandon their people. It's like, no, we're not even going to put up a fight. We're going to run away to Macedonia, where there's like just a few thousand Bosnians that are not going to attack us. That's it. But come on, Siege of Crimea. Yes. Let's just keep splitting up these guys, sending them to occupy provinces. And we'll see what happens with this siege. Now they have 6 ships that are in, what is that province called? Kiz something. The one below Mansur. They'll probably pop up soon once we occupy that. But it's not worth going to fight them just yet. You know, wasting the money is probably the most annoying part about this conflict, specifically. Just because I know it should be fairly low cost, right? Like, I'd understand if we had gotten to a couple battles with the Crimean army or something, we had reinforced, but going into loans because of an event, and also just because of that, like, that fear of being at 0 maintenance, and then, like, a 1k regiment popping up and killing my 1k guy that's sitting on their province, but... Once we occupy the rest of these provinces, maybe we'll be able to go to lower maintenance. We're already at half, but we'll see. Okay. You know, this occupation of Crimea is going fairly quickly, with the exception of the fort. I mean, like, they're kind of catching up to us. Like, the Crimean occupation of, or the almost occupation of Macedonia is creeping up to our siege of Crimea. And I don't like that. Alright, so we got them to 0. That's good. 0% on that fort in Crimea. But they're at -14. Like, I mean, how are they kind of keeping up when they started so much later? Maybe they have a good siege general. Who knows? Okay, let's just get all our guys back together. Maybe we'll have to send off some guys to go fight in Macedonia. But the same... No, I can't even move my general. No, I don't want to spend the monarch points right now. Yeah, I don't want to spend the monarch points. Yeah, I will anyways. Let's see. And he's not good. he's really not good. Oh, come on, game. Just give me some decent pips. Why did he have to do that to me? Like, maneuver pips, I know some people don't like to hate on them, but I do. Just because they're only good for attrition, at least in my eyes. Like, I don't care if they're going to go a little bit faster, a little bit slower than other forces. I'm not in a race at this point. I want the shock pips, and I want the siege pip. What? They got it before we got Crimea? What kind of lucky bastards are they? Oh my god. Like, they were at, what, 14%? You guys have a horseshoe in, you know where you have it. That is not fair. Totally not fair. We're going to raise our maintenance because it looks like they're coming back towards us. And we're not going to pull a war against Trebizond move here and get, like, surprise attacked at low maintenance. So we should be back up to enough maintenance that it's going to deter an attack. But I'm going to maybe move next door. Let's put on this bad general first. Maybe move next door just to deter... yeah, I don't know. Just to buy us a little bit more time, but... I think. Just get everybody back together. Or move it to... Kizinyar. Or Kizilyar. Kizilyar, yeah. Candar, stop it. Stop it. We're not giving you peace now. We're taking everything you have. We're just waiting. Okay. Just hang on tight. Okay, there we go. Where's the Crimean army? They were just in Bessarabia. Like, are they going back to Poland for another vacation? Anyways, let's take a look and see. I don't know. I don't like that they have that fort in Macedonia. It's going to lower our war score with them. Well, 99. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Let's take a look and see what we can actually get from them. Hopefully we can get everything. Yeah, getting everything would be amazing. Just because it would save us time. Let's see what ducats we can get to just because of those loans. And not much. Okay. But we're going to have a coalition. Oh my god. And that's only for the 2 provinces of Crimea. Forget about the rest. And like, there's enough nations there to actually form a coalition. It's more than 3. Alright, Crimea, what can I grab from you? Can I just eliminate them as a threat? If I take all of Crimea, then I don't have to worry about them as part of the coalition. Okay. And what? I can't take all the provinces. That's a problem. That's probably, though, because of that siege of Macedonia, / the fact that we haven't killed their army yet. That is a nuisance. Alright, this... At least they have some more ducats. That's good. Okay. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit of a decision, difficult decision of what to take, just because of this coalition issue. I might not be able to take all the provinces. This is not nice. Not nice. And here I was thinking that we were going to have like the really strong foothold in the Northern Black Sea. And really I wanted that because I have like a lot of fear that, you know, Muscovy is going to come down and kind of take everything. And I really don't want that to happen. Because if Muscovy takes it, it is much more difficult to take from them. They are so strong, especially when they become Russia. Just like fighting this never-ending manpower machine. Alright, well, that's good. It's a zealot. Excellent. Alright. So it's just, there are the Crimeans. If we can kill them, maybe we'll have a chance of getting Mansour. But if they're just going to run around, I don't think I'm going to chase them. Anyways, I think I'm going to have this discussion with my Privy Council. I'm going to have to talk to them and see what they say. And hopefully we come to a good decision. I'm really hoping we can take a decent amount of land, but I'm not too sure if that's going to be possible because of the AE. Yeah. Anyways, but we will find out. We'll find out from them, and then I will come back and make the deals. Anyways, guys, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please like, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much, everyone, and have yourselves a great day.
The Byzantine army was victorious, occupying all of Crimea without a fight. The Crimean army, perhaps fearing the superior Byzantine troops, betrayed their nation and fled into Lithuania. It was the easiest occupation the imperial troops had come by ever, and it was not what they expected. Basilissa Constantina, however, was pleased with this outcome. Not only did she now have all of Crimea at her fingertips, but she didn't lose any men in battle. She called another meeting with her advisors to discuss the peace deals. Meeting in the war room, Constantina, Ferdinand, Andronicus, and Nikephoros, once again, Ferdinand spoke for the Basilissa.
Hello, my trusted advisors. It is an honor to sit before you and declare a victory over the Candar-Crimea alliance. We have come together to discuss the terms of surrender from the two defeated nations. I have already looked at the possible terms we could demand, and it seems that they are very generous. We could fully annex Candar and take the provinces from Crimea, except for Mansur as well as some money. The other option is that we could take less land, but more money to pay off the loans that we took during the war. Unfortunately, if we take a lot of land though, we'll face a coalition from Dulkadir, Karaman, Ramazan, and the Ottomans. I would like to hear your suggestions.
My lord, you could start improving relations with all the coalition members to avoid them joining. Then you could take all the land possible. You cannot improve with Crimea, of course, so it'd be better to fully annex them instead of taking money to avoid another coalition member. I understand that this is not possible though, so perhaps improve relations with everyone else.
My lord, taking all of the Crimean land will cause a very deadly amount of rebels to rise up and seek independence. I have no doubt in you or your army. However, it would be a very costly expansion. In addition, if you're going to fully annex Candar, do not take any land from Crimea. Otherwise, see if we could take Sinop and the 3 western Crimean provinces. Personally, though, I would not take too much land from Crimea. Aggressive expansion is like a resource. We should save it for the next Ottoman war.
Nikephoros, I believe this will still cause a coalition. Perhaps we should limit ourselves, as you say, to the most important provinces such as Crimea and Sinop.
I agree, my lord. Then take as much money as possible to pay off the loans.
The result was not what the Basilissa wanted, but it was out of her hands. Although the empire's foothold would be stronger in the Black Sea, she wished that the expansion could not have been slowed down by politics. In time, she thought to herself. She sent for an envoy to deliver the peace deal to Candar in Crimea. She sat in her private quarters, wondering what the nation would do once the peace is settled. We'll find out in the next episode.